Here are the top 10 action games that are verified on deck. These are all my opinion, your list may differ, so let me know in the comment section below your list. Let's get started. Number 10. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection is made up of 2 games, currently selling for $44.99 on Steam. It contains Uncharted 4 and Uncharted The Lost Legacy. Uncharted 4 is an action-adventure third-person shooter video game developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. It was released for the PlayStation 4 back in 2016, and it's in its 4th main entry in the Uncharted series and serves as the conclusion to the Uncharted series featuring protagonist Nathan Drake. In the game, players control Nathan Drake, who is retired from fortune hunting and is reunited with his older brother, who convinces him to search for Captain Henry Avery's long-lost treasure to save his own life and settle his family's debts. The game features a mix of puzzle solving, exploration and gunplay. It received widespread critical acclaim for its storytelling, characters, graphics and gameplay. Number 9. Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain is an action-adventure stealth video game developed by Kojima Productions, directed, designed, co-produced and co-written by Hideo Kojima, published by Konami. It was released in 2015, originally for the PlayStation 3, PS4, Xbox 360 and Xbox One, and in 2016 for Microsoft Windows. The game is the 11th main entry in the Metal Gear series and is set in 1984, 9 years after the events of Ground Zeroes, and follows the story of Big Boss as he seeks revenge against a group of soldiers who destroyed his forces and left him in a coma. The game features open world gameplay and allows players to complete missions and objectives in various ways, such as sneaking, using stealth, or engaging in direct combat. It received critical acclaim upon release and was praised for its open world gameplay, graphics and storyline. Number 8. Ark Survival Evolved is an action-adventure survival video game developed by Studio Wildcard in collaboration with Instant Games, Effecto Studios and Virtual Basement, and the game was originally released in 2017 for Windows, Xbox One, PS4 and Nintendo Switch. The game is set on an island called Ark, which is filled with dinosaurs and other prehistoric creatures. Players are stranded on the island and must gather resources and craft items to survive against the elements and the dinosaurs. The game features both single-player and multiplayer modes, and the players can also tame and ride dinosaurs and build structures to protect themselves from the harsh environment. The game also includes a day-night cycle and a weather system which affects the gameplay. Ark Survival Evolved is known for its survival elements and its vast open world environment, which allows players to explore and discover new areas. The game is also praised for its detailed and diverse prehistoric creatures and for its complex crafting and building systems. Number 7. Apex Legends is a free-to-play first-person shooter battle royale game developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts. The game was released in February 2019 for Windows, PS4 and Xbox One. In Apex Legends, players are divided into teams of 3 and dropped onto an island where they must fight against each other to be in the last team standing. The game features a variety of characters called Legends, each with their own unique abilities and strengths. Players must gather weapons and equipment while exploring the island and must eliminate other teams while trying to avoid being eliminated themselves. The game stands out for its fast-paced action, its diverse characters and abilities, and its ping system, which allows players to communicate with their teammates without using a microphone, which is great for the deck. Apex Legends also features a highly polished and smooth gameplay experience with smooth animations, weapons and abilities that feel satisfying to use. The game also has a well-designed map with a lot of verticality, allowing players to explore and fight in different ways. The game received positive reviews for its unique and innovative gameplay, its characters, and its overall polish. Number 6. Mad Max is a post-apocalyptic open-world adventure game set in the Mad Max universe, developed by Avalanche Studios and published by Warner Bros. Interactive. It was released in 2015 for Windows, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. In the game, players take on the role of Mad Max, a lone warrior who must navigate the wasteland in order to survive and build a powerful vehicle called the Magnum Opus to help him on his journey. Players must gather resources, craft weapons and upgrades, and battle against various factions and warlords in order to progress through the game. The game features a mix of hand-to-hand combat and vehicular combat, allowing players to engage in epic car chases and battles. The game received mixed reviews upon release, with some praising the open world gameplay and the sense of freedom it offers, while others criticised it for its repetitive missions and lack of variety in gameplay. The game's visuals and designs of the wasteland were also highlighted as positive aspects. But overall, Mad Max is an action-packed open-world game that offers a lot of freedom and a unique post-apocalyptic setting. It's a good game for those who enjoy a mix of vehicular and hand-to-hand combat and enjoy exploring and scavenging in a vast wasteland. Number 5. Wolfenstein: The New Order is a first-person shooter video game developed by Machine Games and published by Bethesda Softworks. Released in May 2014 for Windows, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360 and Xbox One. The game is set in an alternative history in which the Nazis won World War II, and the game follows the story of an American soldier who must fight against the powerful Nazi regime in order to stop their plans for world domination. The game features fast-paced and intense combat with a variety of weapons and abilities to use. The game also features a deep and engaging story with a mix of stealth and action elements. The game received positive reviews for its engaging story, its intense and challenging combat, and its unique setting. Critics also praised the game's graphics, sound and level design. The game's story was also praised for its interesting and well-written characters and its exploration of themes of resistance and fascism. Overall, Wolfenstein: The New Order is a great first-person shooter game that offers an intense and engaging story, challenging gameplay, and a unique alternative history setting. It is a must-play for fans of the genre and those who enjoy a mix of action, stealth, and story-driven games. Number 4. Payday 2 is a first-person shooter cooperative game developed by Overkill Software and published by 505 Games. It was released in 2013 for Windows, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360 and Xbox One. In the game, players take on the role of criminals who must carry out a series of heists, such as robbing banks and stealing valuable items, in order to make a profit. The game features both single-player and multiplayer modes, and players can work together to plan and execute the heists. The game also features a leveling system, allowing players to unlock new weapons, abilities and equipment as they progress through the game. Payday 2 received positive reviews for its cooperative gameplay, its variety of heists and customization options, and its replayability. The game's focus on teamwork was also praised, and the game's difficulty level was considered challenging but fair. Some reviewers criticised the game's lack of polish and the game's microtransaction system. But overall, Payday 2 is a fun and challenging cooperative first-person shooter game that offers a lot of replayability and depth. It is a great game for those who enjoy planning and executing heists with friends, and for players who enjoy a challenging and rewarding gameplay experience. Number 3. Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown is a flight action video game developed and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. It was released in January 2019 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Microsoft Windows. The game is set in a fictional world where players take on a role of a pilot who must engage in a series of intense aerial battles against various enemies. The game features a single-player campaign mode where players must complete various missions such as dogfighting, ground attacks and reconnaissance. The game also features a variety of aircrafts, weapons, and special abilities to use. The game received positive reviews for its intense and realistic air combat, its detailed and diverse aircrafts, and its well-written and engaging storyline. There's also, for those on PC as well that have a headset, the game's VR mode was also praised for its immersive experience. The game's graphics, sound effects, and music are also noteworthy, being considered of high quality. Overall, Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown is a great flight action game that offers a thrilling and intense gameplay experience. It is a must-play for fans of the series and for players who enjoy flight simulators and fast-paced action games. Number 2. Control is a third-person action-adventure video game developed by Remedy Entertainment and published by 505 Games. It was released in August 2019 for PS4, Xbox One and Microsoft Windows. The game later released for the Nintendo Switch in 2020. In Control, players take on the role of a young woman with supernatural powers who became the new director of the Federal Bureau of Control, a secret government agency that investigates paranormal phenomena. The game takes place in the FBC's headquarters, known as the Oldest House, a constantly shifting skyscraper in New York City. Players must explore the building, uncover its secrets, and battle supernatural enemies known as the Hiss, while also uncovering the truth behind Jessie's past and the mysterious death of her brother. The game received widespread critical acclaim for its unique and atmospheric setting, its engaging story, its well-written characters, and its inventive gameplay mechanics. The game's graphics, sound design, and use of supernatural powers were also praised. The game's unique setting, the Oldest House, is a highlight of the game, as it is a constantly shifting, mind-bending, and surreal place. Overall, Control is highly acclaimed third-person action-adventure game that offers a unique and atmospheric setting, an engaging story, and inventive gameplay mechanics. It is a must-play for fans of the genre and for players who enjoy supernatural and mind-bending games. Before we get to number 1, please consider finding me over on Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/milesy, and I play all sorts of games, mainly community-focused stuff. But we can talk about Steam Deck right there, and I stream most nights as twitch.tv/milesy. I appreciate it. Number 1! Spider-Man Remastered is the remastered version of the 2018 action-adventure video game Marvel's Spider-Man. It was developed by Insomniac Games and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. The game was released in November 2021 for the PlayStation 5 as a standalone purchase and as part of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Edition bundle. The game features an open-world New York City where players control the character, Spider-Man, obviously, as he fights crime, solves puzzles, and swings through the city. The game features a mix of combat, stealth, and web-slinging mechanics. The remastered version of the game features improved visuals, 4K resolution, if you're not on Steam Deck, and ray tracing technology. Again, not if you're on Steam Deck, but hey, as well as improved loading times and 60 frames per second, the game also includes all the DLC content from the original game, such as 3 story expansions, various suits, gadgets, and challenges. The Steam Deck is a great way for you to experience Spider-Man Remastered because it plays really well, and we also have for the game, over the original release on PlayStation, improved visuals, a smooth frame rate, the game's story, characters and gameplay mechanics are highly praised, and it's a must-play for fans of superheroes and those who enjoy open-world action-adventure games. Those were the top 10 action games that are verified on the Steam Deck. Guys, do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Give me your list down in the comment section below and let me know if you want a playable top 10 action list. Let me know, guys. And as always, happy decking.